Okay, so we are gonna do a little bit of The Last of Us. Okay, so I'm gonna get my money's worth out of that fucking Suicide Squad game. I am gonna end up playing a little bit of it just because I couldn't return it back to
They're fucking scars.
I couldn't return it back to PlayStation. I was able to return the physical copy that I bought for my kids to GameStop, and I bought it for Steam as well because I was gonna give it a try on the deck. And you have to have internet connection to play the fucking game. So I canceled that ASAP. Just because I wasn't going to waste time playing it on the actual computer. Bro, it's fucking trash, man. It is. I mean, I will play through the rest of the story just to get my money's worth out of the digital edition that I bought for PlayStation because PlayStation wouldn't allow me to return it. But it's fucking the game. Okay, the game is already ruined. What's up, Overlord? Dude, I just woke up. So first, what's up, Overlord? There we go. So the game has already been ruined. It's all over the fucking internet. Everywhere you look, there's Suicide Squad spoilers everywhere. You can't hop on the internet without seeing a Suicide Squad spoiler somewhere. But the overall bullshit propaganda, if it wasn't a part of the Arkhamverse, I'd be okay with it, just like Gotham Knights. I'm not going to sit here and say that Gotham Knights was a terrible game. I mean, it was alright. Was I clamoring to play it a second time? Absolutely not. Did I have some enjoyment out of it while playing it? Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not like fucking Elden Ring. But, I mean, I definitely did get enjoyment out of playing it one time. Even though the graphics were kind of janky, the story was kind of convoluted, and the overall wokeness was kind of kept to a minimum. But the fact that it wasn't a part of the Arkhamverse, I can genuinely... Whoa, shit, who sees me? Who sees me? Who the fuck sees me? Oh, shit.
Fuck. At least I know he's alive.
Dragon's breath, motherfucker!
Fucking hell.
See, okay, and that's another thing right there, too. I don't really care about the rest of the Justice League. I really don't. It wasn't their universe. But the Arkhamverse is a Batman universe, okay? And now here's the thing. The modern day superhero genre was heavily affected by the Arkhamverse. Even things outside the superhero genre, you can find a lot of the trace elements lead back to the Arkham games, how the Arkham games were handled, how the stories were told, how the character development happened. You can trace that to more than just the modern day superhero genre. You can take that into other games, like in how maybe the story of Elden Ring was told, maybe how the character development in Game of Thrones happened. I guarantee in some way, shape, or form, the Arkham universe had a major impact on the fantasy genre as a whole, as a fucking whole. Okay, so when you look at it, the Arkham Batman is I don't care if you like Batman or not. It's like me and the Beatles. I really don't like the fucking Beatles. I don't. I think they were a lot of the reasons why like teenage girl pop music happened, like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and New Kids on the Block and One Direction and 98 Degrees and Ricky Martin and all that. I think they're a huge reason why that kind of music flourished into the type of music that it is today. Like this teeny girl bop bullshit type of music. I don't really consider them rock and roll. I consider them more like teen pop than anything. But whether I like it or not, the Beatles still play a heavy role in any of the type of music that I listen to. I don't give a shit if it's Cannibal Corpse. I don't care if it's Metallica. I don't give a fuck if it's Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Lil Wayne, George Strait. I guarantee in some way, shape, or form, these motherfuckers can trace some sort of influence back to the Beatles, right? So I have to respect it in a sense because of where it took music. The Batman Arkham games did that. And for you to sit there, not you, I mean Sweet Baby Inc. For Sweet Baby Inc. to do Batman the way that they did Batman, they can fuck right the fuck off. And I refuse to give them, I mean, I have to give them the money for fucking, because PlayStation refused to refund my money because I'd already played it for 4 hours or some stupid stipulation. Which is my fault. It's my fault. I should have waited a couple days and saw that Suicide Squad has one of the highest return search rates of any game of all time. And I don't even mind all the other crap in it, like all the storytelling. My biggest thing is how the character of Batman was treated. You know, you're basically you were not the maiden voyage, but what do you call it when a ship goes on its last sail? What's that called? The maiden voyage is the first voyage, and then the last time they go out, it's called something like the farewell or the send off, or it's something like that. But for them, whether Kevin Conroy died or not in real life, I think he wanted to kind of be done with the Arkhamverse. I think he kind of wanted to step out into different roles as Batman, and the Arkhamverse was just mainly like a love letter from Batman fans to Batman fans. But I think he wanted to expand out beyond. He wanted to start doing more Justice League shit. He wanted to do like the Cape Crusader, I think comes out this year, which is not his final performance. So Suicide Squad lied to us, because Cape Crusader and the Justice League of America Volume 3 are going to be his last appearances as Batman. And I think both of them come out this year. The Justice League version, I think, is just a cameo of the Arkham Batman, because they do some sort of multiverse thing in those. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with it. But then he did another one called the Cape Crusader, which I think is supposed to come out in July, like June or July, somewhere in there. So Suicide Squad, Rocksteady, for 2 fucking years have been telling us that this is supposed to be Kevin Conroy's last appearance as Batman, and they fucking lied. If you, I don't do the story any justice, but if you want to hear more about a lot of that shit, there's a guy on YouTube called Yellow Flash, and he's been talking about this a lot. And if you want to find out more, he's a good source to go, because he's a smart dude that kind of scours the internet for internet stories, and he's a really good source to get, like real information from regarding like nerdy things. Another one that I like to listen to a lot is It's a Gundam. It's a Gundam is pretty biased when it comes to how a lot of these characters are treated. Who's the other one is God damn it, what's his name? I can't think of his name right now. And then there's a chick, the Melanie Mack. It just, you know what I mean? And it bugs me because I got most of my subscribers by playing either Souls-like content or the Batman games. When I went through the Batman quadrilogy, I got probably over half of my subscribers playing those games. So I know people are huge fans of the Batman Arkhamverse. Oh, I shouldn't say that, because, I mean, that's like 100 people, but, you know, I'm still appreciative, and it still shows me that people were dramatically affected by those games, you know, in the gaming community. I don't really know anybody that didn't play those games as a gamer. And it feels like it's happening to everything. Like Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker as a character got shit all over. And those stupid Disney sequel movies, his character as a whole just got shit on the entire time. And it's sad because you can actually look at Mark Hamill. You can see it in Mark Hamill's eyes, because that was like other than the Joker, Luke Skywalker was the greatest thing that he ever did. And his acting career got so overshadowed by Luke Skywalker and Harrison Ford that, you know, he took a lot of pride in it. It was his biggest fucking thing. I'm not saying that he didn't do other things that were good, but he got typecast as Luke Skywalker big time. And the thing that probably saved him and got him out of that was the role as Joker, which is fucking phenomenal, by the way. I honestly have to give it to Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill is probably the best depiction of Joker that I have ever seen. And since my age group, I prefer the Jack Nicholson next, and then the Heath Ledger. But that's just because I lived through the 80s, you know what I mean? I remember what it was like to walk through Jansen Beach Mall in Washington State and see a book on one of those little spinning cart things that said Batman on it, and a picture of Michael Keaton's Batman and a picture of Jack Nicholson's Joker. And I remember it really drawing my attention as we were walking by, and I remember seeing the words, "now a major motion picture," and I remember asking my Aunt Donna, who is a big movie buff, "Hey, can we please go watch this in the theater? It says now a major motion picture." And she was like, "Yeah, we're actually going today. That's the movie we're going to see." And I was like, "Really? Yay!" And I've been a Batman fan ever fucking since. I was like 3 years old. Like 3 or 4 years old. No, it came out in 89. I was 5. Sorry, I was 5. But, I mean, you're right, Overlord, because they've been talking about building the Justice League as a game universe for a very long time. They even started to mention it in later iterations of Arkham games and other parts of the Arkhamverse as a whole. They started to bring up Metropolis and Bloodhaven and all these other fucking places. And, for a long time, we'd gotten hints at a Flash game and a Superman game and an actual genuine Arkham-style Suicide Squad game. I remember playing Arkham Origins and seeing the Deathstroke secret ending and going, holy shit, we're going to get a real fucking Suicide Squad game led by Deathstroke, not fucking punk-ass Deadshot. I don't want to fucking play as Deadshot. What kind of bullshit fucking villain is Deadshot? What kind of bullshit I magically hit everything. Shut the fuck up, dude. And like, that hasn't been done before. Bullseye, Green Arrow, fucking Hawkeye. Like, give me a fucking break with that shit. Well, I'm not sure how old you are, but I don't know if you remember when Arkham Origins first came out, and you played through the game. Once you got to, there was like a secret ending where Deathstroke was doing push-ups in a cell, and Amanda Waller comes in, and Rocksteady even came out and said, yeah, we're planning on a Suicide Squad game because of the whole Deathstroke thing, and they promised us we were going to get a Deathstroke-led Suicide Squad game in the style of Arkham. Suicide Squad is not in the style of Arkham. The only thing similar to the Arkhamverse is the prison attire. Everything else is nothing matches. Harley Quinn isn't the same Harley Quinn. That is not the Harley Quinn from fucking the Arkham games. I'm sorry, it is not. It honestly reminds me more of the Margot Robbie Harley Quinn, and the fact that fucking the whole Deadshot storyline was bullshit. Like, I'm gonna get that steampunk ass motherfucker, impersonating ass motherfucker. You're telling me that for all this fucking time, nobody could tell the difference between a black man and a fucking white man? All this fucking time that Deadshot had half of his face fucking revealed, people weren't like, oh, hey, wait, that's... No. I don't care what anybody says. That is not the same fucking Harley, dude. That is not the same fucking Harley. Like, go back and do side-by-side comparisons. They don't even look similar. Like, there's something that is incredibly different to me about the Suicide Squad Harley versus the Arkham, the traditional Arkham Harley. It doesn't seem. No, fuck no. I don't care what Sweet Baby Inc. says. I don't care. It ain't canon. It ain't fucking canon. It's just like Assault on Arkham. Assault on Arkham is canon, but it's not canon. Arkham Origins is canon, but it's not canon. They're doing the whole multiverse thing. So as the original Arkhamverse, it's not. It's a different version of Arkham in the Arkhamverse. Because they've already come out and said that that's what they're going to do, is they're going to go from universe to universe, and they're going to be fighting the Justice League every single time. So in the next Battle Pass, instead of fighting the Purple Flash, we could be fighting Purple Batman. Basically, they're doing what Marvel tried to do to retcon a lot of shit and fucking feminize everything and turn every single strong male character into a female and all this other shit. Like, watch, they'll come out with the female King Shark. And then they'll come out with the female Captain Boomerang. And then they'll come out with the female Deadshot. And they'll come out with the female Batman. And they'll come out with the female Amanda Waller. And then they'll come out with the female Abby from Last of Us 2. I'm just kidding. There is no female version of her.
Kid? You still there?
I don't know, like, the few hours that I played of Suicide Squad, the story didn't feel like an Arkham story. It didn't feel like Arkham gameplay. It didn't even feel like it was the same. It feels like if they tried to say that Gotham Knights was an Arkhamverse game. Like, I get it, the whole scene where you're going through and you're fighting Batman and Batman's taking you out one by one. You know, they reference all the events of Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. And all the characters look the same, but oddly enough, Arkham Origins isn't mentioned at all. And Arkham Origins... What about the events of Arkham VR? Arkham VR was supposedly also supposed to take place in this universe. And Assault on Arkham and Return to Arkham and what's the other one? The mobile game that took place in the Arkham universe. I mean, all these things supposedly take place in the Arkham universe, but they've all got different... They all retcon each other except for the original trilogy.
Don't come any closer. It's me. Sorry. How's she doing? Want to move your arm? Lean into me.
Where are you taking her?
Come on.
What are you doing?
I'm giving her a chance. Owen! Owen!
It's crazy, you know, despite all the shit that happened with Joel, I'm really starting to open up to this because, like, going through and understanding that I was mad at this game because of the death of Joel and how he died, ironically, which is the same way Batman fucking dies. Anyway, uh, uh, I've noticed that I really am starting to dig this whole story because there were pockets of people all over the planet, and it can't just be, if I want this universe to grow and expand and play more into this universe, you know, I think that what they're doing is a good thing. I think that just how they started it off was fucking horrible. And if we look at it like each game is a different chapter of other people, then Joel and Ellie were just the first in a long line of chapters of different people. Like if we consider Last of Us 2 the the Abby chapter, and I can see why, if that's what they're doing, I can see why they did it, because it was still a story that took place in the vicinity of Joel and Ellie, so we could still be familiarized with the elements of the story a little bit. But like, let's say the third one, like maybe the third one could be like some scars that Abby affected. We could see like a chain reaction of things that happened because the events of what Ellie went through. Okay, so you know, if you look at Joel and Ellie as like ground zero, and then their actions affected the closest person that their actions affected was Abby. Okay, so now if we go into the story as Abby, and we go through like how the affections of Ellie, the actions of Ellie affected Abby, and now we see the actions of Ellie that affected Abby affecting somebody else, and then the next story could be about them. We could go through like this domino effect of things that could lead into all these different stories, and it could all come back full circle. Maybe it all goes back around, and then we end off on Ellie after a few chapters, and it comes back around to her. And you know, maybe she goes through and she, you know, watches uh, Dina die or something like that, because Ellie went through and killed Abby's friends. You know, now Abby's going to go out and either have mercy, or she's going to be genuinely compassionate and see how her actions have affected other people. And it could go on, and, you know, 3 or 4 chapters down the road, we could see something play out that, oh shit, you know, what if Joel didn't kill Abby's dad? Would this have played out the way it did? You know what I mean? Like, what if Abby was supposed to kill somebody and she didn't, because of the actions that have happened between her and Ellie now affect her in a way where she's like, okay, I'm not going to kill this person, but then that person ends up going on to kill like a whole fucking community of people. You know what I mean? Almost like an Until Dawn, like, do I shoot the squirrel or do I not shoot the squirrel?
Those scars?
I need whatever medical supplies you have.
Put the phone down, it's okay. Alice, shut up! Put the phone down! Alice!
Lev, lower the bow. It's okay. Abby, who are these kids? They saved my life. Can you take a look at her? Stay, Alice. This is Yara. What did this? A hammer. It wasn't me. Let's lay her down. Can you feel this? Yara.
No.
I was gonna clean it and try resetting.
The bone's shattered.
She has compartment syndrome. What does that mean? It means it has to come off. She's a soldier. You can't take her arm. We leave it, it'll turn gangrenous.
Just make it stop hurting. Please.
What do you need? Ideally, a saw, sutures, clamps, antibiotics. But we're far from ideal right now.
We have knives, fire. Cut and cauterize it.
She would die from infection. Make me a list. I'll go to the hospital, I'll get whatever you need. It'll take you all day to get there. I don't mind. It's not about you, Abby. She doesn't have a couple of days. What if I can get you there in 2 hours? The Wolf Hospital, right? On the west side?
Kenneth, what's up?
How?
We built bridges. High up. It's how we get around the flooding and... you people. Can't you handle 2 hours? Probably, yeah. So make a list.
Wait, are you serious? These bridges are used by scars.
They only send in small groups at a time. You heard that, small groups.
This isn't a joke.
Love,
May she guide you.
may she protect you.
Abby. Abby.
Oh, look at the look! Dude! If looks could kill, Abby'd be fucking dead. Or Owen would be dead, dude!
Did you steal my keys?
Sorry.
Can I talk to you?
Talk?
Why are you doing this? Look, she just showed up.
Okay.
I don't think she knows about last night.
I don't care about last night.
Well, I do.
I don't even know what Succession is when it's in. She is so uncomfortable. She's like, get me the fuck out. That looked like you, dirty bitch. You are lucky you're trying to save my sister right now, or I'd fucking leave you. Oh, I can't believe I didn't see all these little subtleties before.
And the dog's Alice.
I don't like dogs. How do we get to the really tall buildings? The bridge is there.
Path ahead kicks out toward downtown. The really tall buildings.
The hardest game I ever played that made me want to quit.
You gonna be able to get us the rest of the way?
I mean, it depends on what time period you're talking about. You know, because when I first started playing Soulsborne games,
These bridges are really gonna
I
get us
wanted to
over the
quit all the
rapids?
time. But the fact that I wanted to quit
All of them?
made me want to play them even more because I saw it as a
Just
challenge.
A couple hours.
I'm not lying.
Okay.
But you're also talking about like hard, like hard as in difficulty hard, or hard as in like this is fucking dragging on, and I don't have the time for it hard. Destiny was like that. After about 6 months of playing Destiny, it got hard to play the game consistently because I didn't like playing with other people to have to complete the game. What's up, Danny? But if you're talking like difficulty hard, I don't really know. I've never really wanted to quit a game because of its difficultiness. In most cases, if the more difficult it is, the more it drives me to want to beat it. So it's kind of the opposite for me. The thing that makes me want to quit games is it's like level of immersion or level of interestingness. Like if a game is boring, that's what usually makes me want to quit the game. Or if it's like straight up shitty, like Gollum. I felt disgusting playing that game. Uh, you know what? Neo, even though I love Soulsborne games and Souls-likes, I quit Neo about an hour in because I felt like the story was
Wolf,
was
there it
dri-
is.
driving really fucking slow,
That's the building we need to get to.
Okay, I see it.
and the difficulty at the very beginning of the game is ridiculously insane. And if you die, you have to start all the way back
She wants to
over,
try to do the surgery
and it's a
with
pretty
both
long
arms.
process. Not to
It's not-
mention, I didn't. But it wasn't really the difficulty that drove me away from the game. It was the level of interest. For some reason, I just didn't find the game very interesting. Like everybody said, it was this great Souls-like game, and I was like, I mean, this just it feels like a looter shooter without the shooter. Yeah, I'm just hoping that Rise of Ronin isn't gonna be like Wolong and Neo, because it's done by the same companies, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of the Neo games. They don't really. They're like, so far the game looks fucking amazing. Like I really can't wait to get my hands on it, but you know, I also thought that Wolong was going to kind of deviate away from the Neo aspect, and I felt like it was Neo in a different time period. And I'm not knocking the games, I'm not insulting them or anything, I'm not saying they're crappy games, they're just not really my cup of tea. And that's why I don't really find them that interesting. But yeah, I've never really quit a game because it's too difficult there, Happy. I've usually stopped playing a game because it was boring, or I didn't find it interesting, or I didn't have any desire to push forward into the story anymore. Like I didn't feel like I could relate to the characters or whatnot. Yeah, Danny's got a huge crush on Abby, Overlord. I mean, I personally don't see it, but I mean, I guess to each his own, whatever floats your boat. Ooh, coin.
Do you know our dogs can play cards like that?
I'm 13, not 8.
You're the size of an 8-year-old.
Do other people think you're funny?
I mean, I would say getting some therapy,
What's compartment?
Therapy for that. That's how David Carradine
Too much pressure
unalived
built
himself.
up in your muscles. The blood can't move in and out of the tissue.
Tissue?
Kind of like the skin inside your body.
How do you know all that?
I grew up around doctors. Like Mel.
I like how she said, I grew up around doctors, like this chick would know what a fucking doctor is, dude. I grew up around doctors. Like, she doesn't know what the fuck a doctor is. Why don't you just talk to her about fucking rocket engineering, too, while you're at it? Or aerodynamics on a fucking 747. You know, she doesn't know what that shit is. She's a fucking jungle person. Lev is not a boy. Abby even says the sisters. At one point in time, she said, like, right leading up to this, she said the sisters. And if she is a boy, that's them fucking up in the dialogue, because when Abby was going back to rescue him, she said, I gotta save the sisters.
Hold on.
Hey.
That's a fucking trip right there. Ugh, look at me jump.
See if we can get to the top of this building.
Oh. No, no, no.
You've
That's
been
the
to
way.
these sky bridges before, right?
Yeah.
You think we're gonna see a lot of scars?
Seraphites.
You gonna be okay if we do?
I was yesterday.
Yeah, but those guys were hunting you.
They're all hunting us.
No, there. No, no, no. That wasn't even a thing back then, when this game came out. No. And I don't give a fuck. Alright, let's go up the stairs. Into the fucking sky bridge. They're gonna rip me apart! Yeah. They are. Here we go. Let's go get into some shit.
Watch the glass.
Just because she wanted to be a hunter and they didn't allow girls to be hunters doesn't mean she fucking transitioned. That is not an explanation. That kind of mainstream ideology wasn't even around 15 fucking years ago. Or 10 years ago.
You okay?
I'm fine.
You sure?
I said
That
I'm
all
fine.
started around the time fucking the Koof fucking was locking everybody in their homes like prisoners. And fucking people started developing TikTok brain and staring at their fucking phones all day long. And fucking all of a sudden everybody became a fucking Instagram doctor. And diagnosing themselves with all this crazy shit. And pretending to have fucking mental disorders so they could get fucking internet fame.
We're gonna have to do a little zigzagging. How long have you two been on the run for?
Cutting your hair, once again, does not mean you transition to being another sex.
I don't know. Just away.
So you're gonna tell me the real reason why they're after you now?
I did.
They want to kill a little boy because he shaved his head.
I wasn't allowed. It's a rule. I broke it.
Oh, alright, I guess Lev is a boy, so they got the dialogue wrong. Because Abby said the sisters.
Pretty punk rock of you.
Punk rock?
Either way, I don't give a fuck, I don't care.
I guess so.
Awesome, you were right. I don't care. But Abby did say, I gotta go save the sisters, so they fucked up in the dialogue. Where is that save code? No, I like this weapon better because it smashes skulls in. I wonder if this shit's based off a real game. Because they've been pushing these a lot in this whole game. And I wonder if this is based off of like if it's loosely based off MechWarrior, or if Neil Druckmann was like heavily into those board games or something, because you see it a lot throughout this game. Even when you go through the expo, there's a shit ton of these in the expo everywhere. And then when you go through that one comic book store, they even have that one fucking table set up. But either way, it's still cutting the fucking hair and all that doesn't mean they're... See, this is what's wrong with fucking mainstream society. This is why I'm glad that we cannot get fucking TV here, and I don't let my kids fucking watch a lot of TV. Women want independence and freedom, and the first thing they do with it is sign up for fucking OnlyFans, and and men can't sexualize women, but women can go on the internet and sexualize themselves and gain money. It's just, the society is fucked, and I can't wait for the asteroid. Send it. Send the motherfucking asteroid. We've gotten too fucking comfortable. The lions and the tigers are gonna take over. Watch, they're gonna be next. It's their turn. They're gonna develop bigger brains, and then they're gonna start attacking us. They're gonna take over. We're gonna be ruled by fucking Bigfoot. Bigfoot's gonna show himself. It's all ruining society. It's not feminism. It's fucking social media. Social media, technology is ruining society. Technology has made society way too fucking comfortable. I know people don't like to hear it, but that whole hard times create strong men create soft times create soft men. That saying is fucking true, and you can see it repeat throughout history. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, and they get so used to getting wrapped up in technology. And I'm kind of a hypocrite too, because I'm sitting here playing video games, but I still make it a point to go out and fuck around in my backyard and cut wood and shit. And I'm looking for coins right now, because I think I need. Let's see. No, I came from that way. I don't want to go that way. I think I already missed 3 coins. I missed 3 coins, 2 safes, and 2 pieces of dialogue already. And now I'm all freaked out because I went left instead of going right, and it forced me into a cutscene, and I missed out on a fucking safe and some other shit. So I'm all freaked out now about pushing away too forward. The save codes, I can look those up. I appreciate the help. I really do. That's not what I'm saying. I have to go back and double check areas, because I'm super afraid that I walk by, because this game is really fucking long. It is a lot longer than it should be. And I don't want to have to play through again just to pick up a fucking quarter that I walked across. And there have been a lot of times where, let's say, a quarter is sitting right there on the table, and I come out of the room like this, and the thing won't pop up for me to pick it up. So I'll assume that nothing is there. But yeah, social media and all that stuff have really pushed men. And I'm not saying that we need to go back to the 1500s or anything, but like, kids these days don't even know how to change a tire on their fucking car. Like, you know how crazy that is? That is insane to me. I'm not a mechanic, dude. I am shitty with mechanics, and I still know how to change the tire. I'm a fucking retard, and I still know how to change my tire. I did play it happy, but I don't really like to play multiplayer games. They're not really my thing. I'm an older guy that just enjoys like story content, and I used to have a major anger problem, and that game makes me want to put a controller through the wall. I played probably like 5 or 6 matches of it, and that game is not. It's like, if you have any sort of anxiety at all, that game is just not for you. Because I'm the type of guy that you bump me off for no reason. Like, you lost to bump me off. Like, you could have won, but you bumped me off instead. Why? Why? I must find you in real life now. Like, you know what I mean? I lose my shit quick, and I understand that about myself. That was a game. Okay, I'll give you that one, Happy. I quit playing that game because of the difficulty base. but the difficulty had to deal with other people, and I really don't do well in multiplayer games. That's one of the reasons why I quit playing Destiny. It wasn't because Destiny was a shitty game, because Destiny had been a shitty game for a long time. But for whatever reason, I kept playing it, but then I stopped playing it because the aspect of having to play with other people. Okay, so there are no quarters here. There's no dialogue here. There are no letters here. What is this? It's a death trap. It's like Fortnite. Occasionally, well, I haven't done it in a long time, but the only reason I would play Fortnite is to play with my kids, just to get some time in with them and spend some time with them. But me personally, I didn't like the way that Fortnite was set up. I don't mind playing no build mode on Fortnite. It's no build mode. It can actually be quite fun, but you're sitting there running around and you end up going like 1v1 with some dude that's been camping, collecting supplies the whole game, and at the push of a button just becomes a skyscraper like that. So I end up dumping all my fucking ammo trying to deter this guy's fucking fortress. Okay. Okay, so we already have that built. Alright, now I need to pay attention. Cleared. 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 Hey, Bubba's. You following Mama? Yeah, I know. I don't like leaving supplies behind, but oh well. So, I kind of want to talk about Elden Ring really quick. Apparently, Elden Ring and the Steam DB, which I'm learning about right now, apparently Steam DB is an area for developers. I mean, a lot of you guys probably already know this, but like I said, I'm just learning about it. Steam DB is an area where developers go to change things for upcoming updates and games and stuff like that. And the Elden Ring page has been updating in a section that's specifically designated for DLCs. And the Erd Tree is either going to have a trailer that drops. Alright, fuck that safe. I already got to come back through here. No, I need the guns. That either the trailer is going to drop on the 25th, or we will actually get the DLC, because the all of the FromSoft pages have updated with all the FromSoft YouTube pages, like for Europe and Japan and Asia and all that, have updated as if they're going to be dropping a trailer here pretty soon. Last of Us 2. 98, 96, 89. 68, 96, 89. 68, 96, 89. Which an amazing game. I loved it. I had a lot of fun with it. What'd I say? 68, 68, 96, 89. 96, 89.
Damn it. What was it again?
Thirty 2304, maybe. 30 2304. It was supposed to rain all day today, dude, but the sun is out right now, which has got me kind of tripping because we had a severe weather storm warning for this weekend. We were supposed to get, well, where I am, we were supposed to get like 5 to 6 inches of snow, which is a lot of snow for us. I like those rounds. I don't like leaving them behind. All right, let's get out of here.
Cool. Huh. How long you been using that thing?
My bow? Since forever.
You're good with it.
You should have seen Yara. Why did they do that to her?
We can be cruel.
My mom would say that. About wolves.
Well, she wasn't wrong.
I'm scared for her.
Why?
People will blame her for what I did.
Oh shit, I saw news. I don't know if anybody can confirm this, but was RDR3 just announced for 2025? For summer of 2025? I just saw that this morning. I was scrolling through YouTube shorts and I saw it was like a GIF, or not a GIF, it was a short video, and it said the only thing men want, and everybody kept going. It was like just a whole bunch of shorts of dudes going 2025, 2025. It was like 15 different guys saying that, and then it said RDR3 2025. How true is that? I want to know. Is it real? Is it false?
Shit. Demons.
Oh shit, there's quite a bit of them.
Gotta get through there.
I wonder. I wonder if I can pull this off.
Some demons. Over there.
How do I set this down? I want to replace it with the bottle. I thought you could replace shit.
Get ready.
What?
To the right.
Bro, I love incendiary rounds.
Yes. How many Seraphites have you killed?
Why?
Curious.
I don't know.
I'm really curious in how they're gonna bring season 2 to light, because I really don't see Pedro Pascal signing on for one season of a TV show. I mean, I full. You're full. All right, let's go. This seems to be some sort of bakery or something. Dude, it's been so long since I played this game. And I was so pissed off and irritated when I played it the whole time. I couldn't get over how the character of Joel was treated. Alright. Faster crafting. Craft more effective pipe bombs that are deadly in a larger area. Increase your efficiency at crafting more from the same. And you get to hold more. Damn it! So close. Alright. Okay. Yeah, like Abby was going to be able to squeeze through that. Her pecs would get in the way. I'm coming for you. Joe, you're mine. I'm going to tear your head off and spit down your neck. Screw your freedoms. Hi, how you doing? I'm Abby. What is your name? You do not look like a live. You look like tiny child. You like a hot dog. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Reload. Swap ammo. Reload. reload. Swap weapon. That's loaded. Okay. Is this full? Full. I almost have enough to go. We could probably craft some ammo. Craft the ammo. We got full on shivs. We have an upgraded weapon. Alright. Dude, my kids are wild, man. My kids are wild. Yeah, yeah. We're going to save you now. Where you guys are going to Sacramento?
That water's
Cat litter.
speed. I need you to be really careful, okay?
I've done stuff like this before.
Take my card. Cat litter, and we need rat food and rabbit food, and just take my card, get rat food, rabbit food, and chicken, the scratch, the corn shit for the chickens. Oh, never mind, because I gotta take your car. I need a bale of hay anyways. So never mind. I'll take care of all the feed and the hay, because we gotta do the chicken coop. That's fine. I'll buy the rest, because the boys and I are gonna do the chickens today.
That water's picked up a lot of speed. I need you to be really careful, okay?
I've done stuff like this before.
Ooh, that was close. So there's a place in this town that I used to live in. It was called Shanghai, and it was a part of a river.
That water's picked up a lot of speed.
And so the way that the river came through, right? There were two rivers that came through, and that's where they connected. It was called Shanghai, and one river came from a dam that released water at the bottom of the dam, and it was fucking cold, ice cold. And then the other river came from a dam that went over the top into a spillway, and then it went over and then drained into an afterbay where it warmed up, and then it was released, right? And where the two rivers came together, the warmer river, for whatever reason, was a lot more shallow, and it had a lot of loose sediment at the bottom, i.e. like sand and stuff like that. And it came up to like maybe your stomach was the deepest part in this section of the river. But you could feel as soon as you got to the other side of the river, it dropped like 15 to 20 degrees. Like it was fucking cold, ice cold. Sometimes it felt like it was like burning your skin. It was so cold. You know, like guys will understand this. You know, when you jump into like really cold water and it feels like somebody just kicked you in the nuts, you know that feeling? Like it would do that to you. And it was a lot deeper for some reason. I don't know why. It was a drop off. So you walk across the river, and then right at the halfway mark, it would drop like 15 feet and just like this deep channel. And this whole section of river right here, if you weren't careful because of the different temperatures and then the current coming through from both the rivers, and there being the depth difference, the dramatic depth difference. You like kids would swim out and then it would suck them under, and you would just go into like this whirlpool spiral downriver, right? And then it came up to this spot called Shanghai, and Shanghai was like a miniature cliff system. It was a drop off in the river, so the river bed would go and then it drops like 10 to 15 feet, and some spots are 10 feet, some spots are 15 feet. And the river right there is like, I'd say like 40 feet wide, and this little cliff thing goes across the whole river. It's like a spot where there's like solid bedrock and the rest of the sediment washed away. Well, most times back before the cliff, the water or the riverbed, like let's say like this was the spot right here. Well, coming back, it would gradually drop down, right? So it got deeper as you went back, and then the water would come up like this, right? So it was like maybe 6 inches deep right there at the edge, and then it dropped over. And the scary thing about this is in the wintertime when they're releasing water from the dams, the top of that dam or that little ledge drop off in the riverbed would be 3 feet, 4 feet underwater. And so if you fall in and you can't get back, you make it to that spot right there, and the water, like because of all the different temperature changes and stuff like that, and the water going over and it all coalesces right there. What happens is it creates an underwater whirlpool right there in the pocket of that drop off. So the water is coming this way, right? And then it drops down and goes this way. Okay, so right here, there's a whirlpool that happens. And it's not like it's like a super flat surface. There's like little rocks and boulders and logs and stuff that are sticking out everywhere. And a lot of times, fucking kids will fall in, and normally if the water's shallow, you can stop yourself. You could just stand up. But a lot of times, when this water gets like waist high, it's moving so fast that you can't stand up. It just washes you down river, and you can't swim against it. And hella kids have died because they get, they fall in and they get up to this point, and the water sucks them, or the whirlpool sucks them under, and it traps them in this pocket right here, because it's not straight down. It kind of goes back like this, so it looks like that, right? And then the water comes down, it drops down, and then goes down river like that, so it's more like this. And what happens is the kids will go over and they'll immediately get sucked right down into this pocket right here. And a lot of people don't know how to survive that situation. That's why a lot of people become unalived with certain river situations, is because they don't know how to deal with that type of situation. And what you're supposed to do is, if you ever get sucked into a whirlpool, the first thing that you need to do is you need to tuck up into a ball. That way because your arm could be hanging out like this, and then it could get stuck in between two rocks. And as you're twisting around in the whirlpool, it'll snap your arm right off your body. That's a lot of times how people will become unalived as well, is something will happen and they'll go through such a traumatic amount of pain that they pass out and just end up going limp and passing on in the water. The same thing with your feet. If you're ever going downstream, like if you get sucked into a river and you're floating downstream, what you need to do is you need to put your arms, what I like to do is I like to put my arms behind my head like this, so I protect the back of my head so it doesn't smack against the rock. But I'll tuck in my arms like this around the back of my neck and my head, and I'll pull them in, and I'll pull my head forward. And then what you do with your feet is you put your feet out in front of you like this, and you cross them over each other and you point them. That way your feet aren't flopping around like this, because if you're going downstream with your legs out like this and your foot gets snagged into a rock and the river is moving really fast, well, you're your leg is just going to snap right in half. I don't care how strong you are. That water's a lot stronger. Water is strong enough to push you through a metal grate. You know, and that's another scary thing too, is like where I'm from, there's a lot of drainage canals that are stopped by reservoirs with drop gates, or what do you call them? I can't remember the name of them, but they have like metal grates, right, as doors, so the water can still flow through, but debris gets stuck, like logs and all that other stuff. And a lot of times that water will get so strong that even if you're floating through, it'll push you right through that. The force is so strong that you just become ground beef on the other side. But when you're in a situation like that, like if you're floating down river, that's what you want to do. You want to protect the back of your head, especially right there where the base of your skull, because that's where your occipital lobe is at. And if you hit that hard enough, you can go blind. And that's where like your brain stem and all that stuff connects to your spine. You want to protect that with your hands, kind of tuck them in like that, and then so you can protect the side of your face as well from it slamming into rocks. And then cross your feet over in front of you and just make sure you keep breath in your lungs so you stay close to the surface. You don't ever want to fully exhale out oxygen. You don't want to keep like, you don't want to panic breath, but you want to make sure that you don't fully exhale either, because you fucking sink. And I don't know what they teach you in search and rescue and stuff like that, but I've swam down a lot of rivers in my day, and every time I've fully breathed out, I sank real quick. And I've always just learned to never fully exhale, just, you know what I mean? So I keep some oxygen in my lungs so I stay afloat. And then every now and then you just risk that fucking, and then you breathe back in again. But I have seen a lot of people that have been just floating down a river, and all of a sudden they get caught in some stream and their legs are dangling out like that, and one of their feet gets jammed in between two rocks that are underwater, and they just snap and their leg just breaks right in half. So that's why you kind of want to tangle them over each other like this and then point them forward so you're flowing with the flow of water, and if you hit a rock, you just kind of bounce off of it. And you're not going to have like a full dead-on impact with it, which can break bones. I've seen that happen to people too, where they slam into a rock and they get like a hairline fracture in their thigh. Because you just, wham, you slam right into it. But what you do, if you get sucked into a whirlpool underwater, especially like a horizontal whirlpool like that where water is going over and it's going like this, you want to tuck up into a ball, get your knees as close to your chest as possible, and as soon as you hit the bottom, you want to dig your feet in and push out. But remember, don't let your arms flail out or anything like that, because you could go and get them stuck up in some tree branches and it'll just whip you around, and then your arm will twist in a bunch of different directions and just break right off. Remember, keep it tucked in, protect your face, just like if you were fighting in a fight. And then as soon as you feel yourself come into contact with the bottom, just use your feet and just push out as hard as you can. And you should be good. It's not going to work in like an ocean whirlpool where it's like 70 feet wide. You know what I mean? But typically in like river whirlpools and stuff like that, they're not incredibly huge, and you just got to be able to bust out of that section and then push down river a little bit and get away from it. But I know it's fucking, dude, water is a scary thing, dude. I've always been kind of afraid of water, but I'm not afraid of the water. I've always been afraid to drown. I think that's a fucking horrible way to go, dude.
I've done stuff like this
Okay, I don't want to go that way yet.
Cats.
I can't make it over there from here.
This where we're supposed to be?
Yeah. This building will take us to the building next door.
I never understood the point of these, dude. Because people fucking fake them all the time. All the time. All the time. If I can see it with my right eye, I'm gonna memorize all the letters. Like, let's say I have a bad left eye. I don't have 50. I'm gonna wait. damn it. Oh my fucking god, man. Okay. Happy, were you the one that was telling me a long time ago about the age thing in Alabama? I think that was you. You were telling me about you in 19 or in Alabama, you're not an adult until you're 19. What the hell was that? I do not want burst fire. I already have very little ammo. I do want stability on this though, which I think I need like 8 more. Yeah, I need 8 more. Stability is really important on a crossbow. Shooting crossbows it's a lot of fun, man. I've got one. Which reminds me I need to go wax the bows. Or I need to wax the string. Okay.
You know I can't do that, right?
Why not? What are all them big old muscles good for then, huh?
I had a cousin who was afraid of heights.
Good for your cousin.
This way.
Fuck this, dude. I'm sorry, but your fucking sister's dying.
Here we are.
Follow me.
How much higher are we going?
You're gonna be okay.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Yes.
I don't want to swap. Chill out a second, girl. Let me look around. I wonder if I can run and jump to that.
Show off?
It's not that hard.
Uh-huh.
This way.
How do we not find these?
Wolves never look up.
The apostate!
It's Lily! You should have stayed away, Lily! leaving this place. I know you're out there. She got it.
Nice. You okay?
Yeah.
Let me help.
I got it. Did you hear what they called me?
Yeah.
Do you want to ask me about it?
Do you want me to ask you about it?
No.
Okay.
It's the apostate! Get her! Get her, you fool! Ha! Huh. Oh my god. Nothing. Full. Love that sound. It's the apostate! Get her! She's with the dude! I mean, is that a dude? I don't know! She's with some guy! With a ponytail.
Whoa.
Squad goals!
Scars built all this?
Seraphites.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It's pretty cool.
What's cool?
Like, impressive. Awesome.
Protect them.
I wonder if your prophet had any idea what she was starting.
She saved dozens of people. In ways no one can explain.
She blew up trucks and killed some soldiers. Not that hard to explain.
Have you read her writings?
Skimmed some?
You'd benefit from it.
Sure. Oh, that's kind of pretty. And a little creepy.
It's basically like it's like a shortened modern take on cowboys and Indians. Like the wolves of the cowboys. Ooh, yeah. That's, I mean, at least that's what I get from it. That. Okay.
What are you doing?
Just give me a second.
Oh, I only have 20 left. Perfect. Didn't I walk by another? No, okay, I came up it.
I'll go first this time. Seriously, how high up are we going?
Never said before. My condolences for your son. It's an honor. He's with our prophet now. He passed bravely. You should be proud. We are. Thank you. The elders have offered us a new child. That is a great honor. Elizabeth is grateful. I'm just not sure she's ready yet. The elders know what's best. We will all
To the
do
right.
the best.
It's an archer.
Yes.
What? In! It's an ambush! Think that came from over there! Embarking! With a wall!
Oh shit!
Damn!
She's fallen. Fuck. God. Above you!
What the fuck? Where? Dude! There he is.
Fuck these scars. Seraphites, whatever.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Never heard a Seraphite cuss before.
First time.
Okay, I need to map this out properly. Of course they're running around shooting hella bullets at me, but when I kill them, they ain't got no fucking bullets. Shockaroo. Okay, if I remember correctly, there is a note and a quarter in this area. See, why? Drives me fucking nuts, man. Okay, let me go through and search each level. See, I know it's not that big a deal, but I specifically remember being able to swap out the bottle for the brick. Okay, that level is explored. Okay, let's go to the next level. I think I explored this. I don't want your hint. We did explore this already. Did we drop down at some point in time? The arrow, thank you, thank you. I'll take the alcohol, the med kit, and the bottle. Give me the bottle of rum. I will check the staircase, just because I can't remember exactly where everything is. As soon as we're done searching though, I'm gonna go through, I'll reload all of my guns. Where'd the bodies go? No shotgun ammo? Okay. So I guess he was just walking around with an empty shotgun. Is this where I just was at? I think it is. It is. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump back up. My, what a linguistic adventure. Dude, I really can't wait for that Metro game, that Metro VR game. It's going to be so amazing. I can't wait to dive into Metro with you guys, dude. Because I'm telling you, I had a lot of fun in the Metro games, and they're not that well known. Like, not a lot of people know what they are. But they're honestly a lot like this right here, but they're first-person shooters. and you go around, and basically, so the world has been consumed in a nuclear holocaust, right? And the story takes place in Moscow, and humans have kind of migrated to the subway systems to survive because there are creatures that have been mutated on the surface. And the surface is, it's like a cross between this and Fallout. To be honest, like, that's the best way to explain it, is it's like a cross between this and Fallout. So imagine like death claws and ghouls and like, you know, ravenous wolves the size of cars and shit running around. And you have to craft your own weapons, and you craft your own like bombs and Molotovs and stuff like that, and you can like craft your own tools. It's just a really fun little universe to play in, and you play, if I remember correctly, his name is Demeter. Or Dimitri, I'm not sure how you say it. I wonder if it's like Dimitri. Demeter. But you're like in love with the general's daughter or whatever. You fall in love with the general's daughter. Okay.
Where to now? Wait, let me guess. Up.
Yes.
Is that an elevator?
Yeah.
Oh damn, I can't jump over that. Alright.
Hey, pull
God,
that door
dude.
down.
It's gotta be so windy up there, dude.
Shit.
Can I give you some advice?
Oh my god.
Just Think about the good parts, Tiffy.
The good parts.
Yeah, like you run faster. You're more focused. You don't feel pain as much. Every bad feeling, your palms sweating, your heart racing, they're all signs you're actually strong. So when you feel afraid, you should think about how your body is getting ready for what's coming. Only when weak may I carry my true strength.
That's a profit thing?
Yeah.
I thought you were anti-electricity and all that sinful old world stuff.
There are exceptions. Especially for soldiers.
That's convenient. So, you like this prophet even though her followers want to kill you in her name?
She wouldn't want any of this. Her writings don't have violence in them.
You should tell that to your people.
We weren't stoning or hanging people until after she died. They're taking her words and twisting them. Read the text.
Okay.
Sounds a little familiar. Isn't that kind of what man does? They take the words of a prophet or a religious person and they twist them out of context. Seems to happen quite a bit on all sides of the aisle. It's as if people don't give a fuck about other people and will do anything to gain the benefit of the doubt for them. Because we're greedy animals. Yeah, you write a little book there? Yeah, you're gonna write a little new chapter in your book? Yeah,
Follow me.
right? You're gonna write your book? Yeah.
We'll go slow.
I don't know if I can do this.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Not as bad as it looks. It's only a fucking 1,000 feet up.
People cross this regularly?
Yeah,
You're lying.
I'm not. I mean, it's not the most popular route.
Oh my god.
Just try not to look down.
Shit. Oh, fuck.
How you feeling?
I'm waiting on all that true strength.
Cold.
Cool.
What?
Never mind.
Oh no, Abby!
I had to do it once.
What's going on between you and your friend Owen?
Oh my god, Lev, now?
It seemed really awkward.
Just go! I did it!
Come on.
Can we take a minute and be impressed by me?
Not yet.
Lev, come here, I'm gonna hug you.
You're not gonna want to hug me in a second.
Why? Why?
You'll see.
Lottie Dottie, we likes to party. We don't cause troubles. We don't bothers nobodies. We're just some people that like to rhyme. And we like to rhyme. We like to rhyme right.
Holy shit, Lev!
It's gonna be okay. Eyes on me.
Shit.
Oh, hell no! No, sorry, you go. Here you go. Here's the list. You go grab.
Oh, fuck. How are you not
No,
terrified of this?
thank
Don't
you.
quote the prophet to me.
Heights never scared me.
What does?
The ocean, dogs.
Holy fuck. Oh my god.
Almost there.
Shit.
Hey, look! You can see the hospital now.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Focus on me.
I can't do this, Lev. I can't do this.
Yes, you can. You're going to. Come on, shoestring.
Did she just jump? What the fuck?
Okay, you're almost there. You can make it. Careful. Careful. Fuck.
Almost there.
All right.
Come on.
I'm dizzy.
Abby! Hold on.
Pull me up. Pull me up.
You ready?
Can I get a minute? Please.
Okay.
Okay. Where to now?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
This is the right building, but I've never been to this part of it.
The bridge drops us off at the back of the building. This is new to me.
Okay, well, let's see if we can find our own way down.
Okay, as soon as I get to this part, I gotta hop off. I gotta get ready. I gotta go pick up feed for all my animals. I gotta pick up hay. And I'm gonna take advantage. The sun is out today, so I'm gonna go split a bunch of wood, and I'm gonna dig some post holes. I don't want to go that way yet. There's something in this pool. I remember there being a coin or something at the bottom of the pool. I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but getting jiggy with it in a hot tub is amazing. It's amazing.
My ears are ringing.
If that's the worst of it, we got off lucky.
Maybe it wasn't luck.
Maybe it was.
Some wolves believe in God. I've heard them pray.
Well, I don't. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die for me.
Then what are you doing here? Why did you come back for us?
Guilt.
Of what? You don't owe us anything.
I just needed to lighten the load a bit.
Ouch.
Here's our way down.
If we get to the street, we'll be right by the hospital.
code is the same as the Wi-Fi. Twelve 1879.
I did it.
God damn it.
Just a body.
One of yours?
No. Check out the clothes. Here. Looks dark down there.
Oh, I see how this works.
Had orders to clear out this building. Lev, are there infected in this building?
We always take elevators down to the bottom, so I don't know.
Why can't I grab the revolver?
Spores. Masks on.
I don't have one.
Do you guys not believe in gas masks?
We were on the run.
Let me see what I can find. Stay here. Back up. All the way.
If you die, I'll be stuck here.
Better start praying I make it.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. Because this area has got a lot going on in it, and I don't want to halfway explore it and have to remember what I explored and what I didn't explore. I'm gonna try to finish Lords of the Fallen today, and then I don't know, dude. I have so much stuff that I want to jump into, dude. Outriders, The Pathless, Blasphemous 1 and 2, Hired Gun, Chernobylite, Tiny Tina's Wonderland, the Red Dead Redemption game, dude. There's just so much. I need to do the Lies of P Platinum. We're at number 39 right now. I'm hoping to make this platinum number 40, and then we'll just need 10 more. If I can figure out what's going on with my PS3 and why I can't fucking get my the trophy to pop in Final Fantasy 13-2 for all the gold and the Chocobo race, I might have more, but I don't know. Let me see if I can figure it out, and we'll get that up, and hopefully we can get this going with 40 and 41. So I'd like to hop back into Remnant 2 as well and push through some more of that and give the Neo collection a chance as well. But dude, I've got a lot. Greedfall, Deathloop, Fist Forged, and Shadow Torch, Dying Light 2, Crisis Trilogy, Crisis Core, Dishonored 2 when you do the platinum for that. Yeah, a lot. So, with that being said, I want to thank all you guys for stopping by today. I hope you guys have an excellent day, and I hope to catch you guys again later on this evening with more Lords of the Fallen and The Last of Us 2. That being said, peace.